Okay, thought I'd do this video for you real quick, since you have questions. So, printed my template. I'm going to use this, cut the edges off on either side. I'll use my little scissors to cut the edges on the bottom and the top. The other thing that I'll do is I'll look at the back, and I'm going to put a dot like where each of the black lines are on the back side, so that whenever I put it around my tumbler, I line up those dots so that the line pretty much will line up around the front where the seam, or around the side where the seam is. It's not perfect, but it helps me at least. Take my tumbler, put it around, and then see how I see the two dots. I don't know. See the two dots? I kind of line those up to make sure that, you know, try to keep it even. Okay. And then put a piece of tape right at the top. And then I try to make sure that I squeeze the template, you know, the paper around it the whole time that I'm putting tape on it, just to, you know, make sure that it's tight. I mean, it's going to get tighter whenever I put the shrink wrap around it, but it's, I don't know. There's no science. For me, there's no science. It's just what I do. And I've started, this is what I do. I've started putting a piece of tape also like right here, because I don't know why, but my paper seems to bubble. And I've seen that putting the tape on these seams right here, it helps it not have a seam as much. Okay, so now it looks like this, kind of crazy. And then once I do that, I'll take my little scissors and I just rest them on the top of the cup, and I'll go around the top and just trim off any excess that that is above that edge. And I'm just letting you know, like my WD-40s, for some reason I have been having an issue with them having the spots on it, but it kind of works out because it's a WD-40 can and it's kind of supposed to be like old. I'll go around the bottom too, just in case there is any excess around the bottom. I'm not as concerned with the bottom, because usually the bottom, if there's a hot spot, it's like underneath, and so it doesn't really bother me that much. Okay, so this is what my tumbler looks like right before I put it inside the shrink wrap and put it in the oven.